Hello everyone. Today we are starting with Unit 1 of our data engineering course. In this section, we will explore how data engineering has grown over the decades and look at the three primary formats that data takes in modern teach world. Think of this as looking at the history of how the massive delivery company upgraded from paper logbooks to complex, high-tech automated sorting warehouse to manage their inventory. We will see in the introductions of evaluation of data engineering. So let's look at how we got here. Data engineering involved across four major areas. One is 1980s to 1990s traditional databases. Data was small enough to fit into the basic relational tables using SQLs. In 1990s to 2000, the data warehousing the business grew and needed centralized storage system to run big corporate reports. In 2000 to 2015, big data era, the inter- the internet exploded, introducing open source frameworks like Hadoop and Spark to process massive data sets. In 2015 to at present, today we really on cloud computing data lacks instead real-time streaming and AI integrations. For example, in the 1980s, a local bookstore only tracked sales on one computer. By the 2000s, they needed a server for all regional stores. Today, a platform like Amazon uses cloud-based AI to track millions of global clicks, views, and purchases in real time. What are types of data? So, no matter where data comes from, it can be classified into three distinct categories based on how it is formed, stored, and processed. So, it can be classified into three types. One is structured data, another one is a semi structured data, third one is an unstructured data. So, imagine organizing a closed, sometimes or perfectly boxed and labeled is a structured format. Some are folded into clothing pills with tag labels is a semi-structured and others are just loose random items through the big truck is an unstructured. This is the format. Unstructured data. So structured data is a data is perfectly organized into highly rigid rows and columns with a fixed schema or tablet. So because it is so orderly, it is incredibly easy to store, search, query using standard SQL in relational database. For example, think of Excel sheet or database table. Excellent examples included students record with columns for name, roll number or marks. Employee database or your personal banking transactions showing exact dates and cash amounts. So semi-structured data. Semi-structured data does not fit into the strict predefined grid of rows and columns, but it is completely either instead it uses an internal organizational makers like tags, keys or metadata to separate the elements, making its format highly flexible and easy to modify. For example, think of an email. It does not look like an Excel sheet, but it has a distinct tags like to, from, subject and date. Other major example includes JSON files or XML files which web applications use to pass information back and forth. Unstructured data. So unstructured data is a data that has absolutely no predefined format template or organizations. It accounts for the large volume of data generated in the world today because it is completely unorganized. We cannot search it using normal SQL. It requires advanced processing techniques like AI or specialized software to analyze. So example, think of the typical smartphone gallery or social media feed. It is full of raw images, videos and audio files. A computer cannot natively look at the video file and know what is happening inside it without advanced machine learning tools. So, in order to conclude this, to summarize our lesson, data engineering has grown from simple tables into vast cloud systems to accommodate the massive rise of digital medias. Future engineers, knowing whether your data is structured, semi-structured or unstructured, tell you exactly what kind of storage and tools you need to build. Thank you.